Back again this week with another long, old, established brand that I've not featured on this website for too long. Keep watching. Yes, welcome back to GotAUkulele Review Day. As ever, this is the summary video review to the full written review with pictures, scores, a lot more detail, which you will find in the link below this video. A lot of thank yous running across the bottom of the screen. I say this every week, it's really important. These are people who've used the links below or the links on the website to make donations to this site to help keep it going, because I don't take any money from the brands or the stores. They just be product placement adverts. So this site can't continue without the help of these people. So my eternal thanks go out to those who donated in the last week. Thank you very much. And also you can help me out by subscribing to the channel, as I also say every week. Let's help get that subscriber count higher. Okay, yeah, long established brand. GotAUkulele website goes back nearly 15 years now. When I started out with ukulele, just a bit before that, the choice in the stores was pretty poor. You could get the Hawaiian stuff very, very expensive. You could get an awful lot of junk, those brightly painted sopranos from Mahalo and people like that. And there were a couple of other brands, 2 or 3 other brands who were sat there putting instruments out. They were Kala, Lanikai, and this brand, Ohana. Now, I have long played Ohana instruments. I've owned them. I've always really rather liked them. But a bit like Kala, I think I've found, well, they haven't featured much recently, but I've found that they've kind of been getting a little bit samey, if you see what I mean. They didn't seem to have really sort of branched out. Southern Ukulele Store loaned me this one because they say that Kala are putting out a new line, or several new lines of instruments, where they're trying to do a refresh and really put some newer stuff out there. So I'm interested. This is the Ohana, big name, TK-260GCE Tenor. And, okay, look, I'm not saying that what they've done in a refresh is something that is startling. It's not a kooky shape. It's not a kooky bright colour. It's not gone the nui way, but it is a new model for them, and this is going to be in limited numbers, apparently. And first things first, it's rather an attractive instrument, isn't it? Very, very classy looks, all solid woods. So let's get into that. We have solid cedar on the top, always a wood I like. It's not AAA grade because you can see that there are some dark lines and stuff in it, but it's all right, tight grain, and that is paired with extremely attractive solid acacia. And this is, you can see how the colour shift changes because of the way that's been quarter sawn. Not as stripy as some acacia I've seen, but you know what, really rich and chocolatey, nice. There's even some flame and curl going on in the sides as well, a little bit around here, as you can see. Really nice woods that pair together in a really classy, almost classical guitar, Spanish guitar look. That I really think is very attractive. This one has a cutaway. They always divide opinion. I don't have a problem with them, to be honest. It's a tenor. It's not like you've lost that much real estate out of the vibrating top because this is a big instrument. It's a tenor. I really like the look of this. Very classy look. The bridge seems to be a new style for Ohana. I really like that. It's made of oven coll. It's a through body design, which I do like, fitted with a straight topped bone saddle with tapered ends. Interesting shape. I like that. I do like that. I've not seen that before. It's not parts bin. Do you know what I mean? It's not, where have I seen that one? That one looks like that model. That one looks like that one. You know, it's simple, but I like it. Decoration. It's gloss finished. Really, really nice gloss. We've got rosewood, Indian rosewood edge binding to the top and the back. On the top is some black and white purfling. On the back is more sort of yellow and black or gold and black purfling with a back stripe and a tail stripe. Abalone sound hole ring. That's all really pretty as well. I don't think that's jarring against the colours of the woods. I think it all works together. Very, very pretty instrument. And then they stick that on the side. Now, my views on active pickups are really, really subjective. I know that. I hate them. I'd never buy one. I just want a passive pickup with little amount of wiring, little weight, and certainly without an ugly control panel stuck in the side of a pretty instrument. They do make a non-electric version of this, I believe, but you lose the cutaway as well. I know they get people going and they work, but no. Well, why stick that in those beautiful sides? I think that's a shame. On the plus side, It's not using a 9-volt battery, it's using cell batteries, so the weight should be lower, but still more wiring and more to go wrong, and passive systems of a good quality will beat those every day. That's a shame, isn't it? Purely subjective. The neck is made of mahogany. 3 pieces, the joints are pretty obvious, to be honest with you. It tapers down to a more flattened profile than I remember from Ohana, although it is still very much an average 36mm 27G2A nut, which I'd like a bit roomier if they are really refreshing their line. Why not think about a more comfortable wider neck? A lot of people out there want those. The fingerboard is oven coal. Boy, that's in good condition. You can see the shine in it. It's just really even, and really, really nice and smooth and lovely. It's bound with rosewood to hide the fret ends, but they also do a good job. No sharp frets. You've got 19 of those, 14 to the body. Really, really smooth. Position dots in pearl, face out at 5, 7, 10, 12 and 15. Dots on the side too. Bone nut setup is very good, but this came on loan to me from Southern Ukulele Store, so I would expect their setups are always good. I've always liked the Ohana headstock. Not a crown, not generic, that curvy swoopy top. I particularly like the Ohana headstock on the higher end models, of which this is one. Faced in more acacia, which looks nice. It's edge bound in more rosewood and more purfling, and I even like the Ohana logo, even though it is just a screen print. I think it looks classy. That's a classy headstock. Sorry about all these reflections. That looks really nice. I really like that. Another step up from the older Ohanas. Grover open geared tuners, small black buttons. They're really good tuners. It comes with Aquila strings and nothing else. Now, when I tell you that the price of this is £499, I'm not saying, I can see where the money's gone, because there's a lot of decent appointments here, and it is very, very well built and finished. I can't really complain about that. But £499, you start looking, okay, that's the same price as a Flight Fireball, which is all solid and comes with a pickup, but also a less intrusive pickup. It's inside the sound hole, and also a really nice gig bag. And I think this is where brands like Ohana and Kala are really missing a trick, because Flight, Uma, Kai, Miller, and Nui, you're going to get a very good bag with them. A lot of people are going to end up buying a hard case anyway, but I would never say no to a decent padded gig bag. They're very handy things to have. So $499, I'm not saying it's expensive, but what I am saying is I don't think it's the best value instrument out there. And bear in mind, the acoustic version of this, that you lose the cutaway on, but you lose the pickup, is £150 less. I'd get that one. There we are. Anyway, mainly subjective gripes there, aren't they, really? It's just really that. And the price, I think, is a bit rich. But this is a beautiful looking instrument, apart from the ugliness on the side. But very, very beautiful looking instrument. I love these woods. This is gorgeous. Really well put together. Really nicely finished. It's not heavy with that pickup, 620 grams. That's heavier than an acoustic would be, but it doesn't feel heavy. It balances wonderfully, as you can see. Really, really well made. Ohanas usually are. But let's have a play. Long time since I played a decent Ohana. Obviously I've been playing this one. I just say that for effect on the video. In fact, this whole reveal is a bit for effect, isn't it? Because you know I've been playing it. It's not like this is the first time I've played it. Cedar is a woody sounding tone wood. Acacia, richness, koa-like sound. Is that going to balance off the woodiness? Volume, first of all. Terrific. Really loud. Sustain, very good too. Nice. Not the longest, but not bad. But you're hearing that tone. That's warm, yet rich. A lot of bass. And that sort of shimmer in the middle. Nice, 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 nice. expensive instrument. Would like a bit more sustain. But that's really classy. That's a lovely tone. That's a really nice sort of shimmery jangle to the strum. I love that. As people say that they don't like ukuleles because they can be very shrill and in your face, very sharp, very bright. This is not that. I'm not saying it's really muddy or bassy either. It's just really nice in the middle. That's lovely strummed. Let's play it pick. I think that sounds terrific. I think that's a really nice sounding instrument. It's, as I say, not overly bright, just warm and kind of rich and shimmery. Do you know what I'm getting at? That's a really nice instrument. Nice to play as well, considering that nut width isn't my usual cup of tea. I think I told you there was 3 joints in the headstock and 3 joints in the neck. I think there's actually 2. Anyway, there we are. The Ohana TK-260GCE, solid cedar top, solid acacia back and sides, a tenor scale with an ugly pickup in it, but available without as well, I believe. Short run. I don't know how easy these are going to be able to try that again. I don't know how easy it will be for you to get hold of one of these. Southern Ukulele Store loaned me this one. Very nice instrument indeed. Nice to have Ohana back on, and nice for me not to be looking at something that's totally generic from them. Okay, yeah, that is a classy combination of woods, but I love that bridge, you know. I really love that bridge. Little details like that. This is a really nice sounding instrument. Yada, 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 yada. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Really nice. Thank you to Southern Ukulele Store. Thanks to Ohana for putting that one out. That's a good one. Right, okay. Phew. Thanks for your ongoing support. I raced through that one, didn't I? God, I got sweat on the forehead. I am back next week. Is it that coronation or something? Some guy's having a gold thing put on his head. Politics. Anyway, I am back next week. I'm going to have to fit it in around that madness, aren't I? But I am back next week, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.